Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would do a little catch up, get ready with me. So I asked some questions. These are questions I've actually asked over the last while when I've intended to do a Q&A. I never got around to doing it, so I have actually got like them in my notes. So I'm just going to have a look through whilst doing my makeup because I want to film another couple of videos that I've been planning, and I need to do my makeup before I even decide to go on camera because I look rough. So first of all, let's address the elephant in the room, and that is the fact that my hair is non-existent pretty much. I don't know whether I said this in my previous video, but basically I look like a little rat now with my tail, my little rat's tail, and it's not cute, but I'm giving my hair a break and it's going to be tough, but I need to do it. My hair is in really bad condition from extensions, so that is what I'm planning on, just kind of keeping it in keeping it up with hair masks, using the right products, and basically just trying to look after it the best that I can. If I want any length, I'm going to get clip-in extensions. They were just quite a lot of work to maintain, and I just don't think that like it was worth what I paid to go through all that basically. So yeah, you can get a good set of clip-ins, but anyway, I'm going off on a complete tangent now, so I do apologise in advance. But if you do like these videos, make sure to give it a like, and if you do want to see more, then make sure to subscribe so then you'll be notified when I upload. So yeah, let's get straight on into the video. First of all, I'm just going to prep my skin. I'm just using a moisturiser. This is just the number 7 one. I do like this, but I feel like I might use it too much, but I feel like my skin is quite dry lately, so there is no technique for me doing this. I literally just whack it on everywhere and hope for the best. I'm just more conscious about using like anti-aging products now and stuff because now I'm 30. Ugh, actually makes me feel sick to say that, but yes, I'm 30 and I'll be 31 this year. Like, oh my god, I'm just on the road to 40, which is terrifying, but we're gonna enjoy our 30s. Bit of MAC Fix Plus. I haven't used this in the longest time and I just found it recently in my drawer, so I was like, right, that's it, getting back out there because I actually love it. I'm just using this, it's basically like a Charlotte Tilbury dupe that I got from Primark, and I kind of just pop this everywhere, and I'm gonna blend it out with my fingers, which I don't even know if you're meant to do this. Probably should use like a sponge, but I don't know, I just kind of like to do quick and easy makeup these days. And yeah, I just thought we'd start off then with the first question. So the first question, oh, where's it gone? Oh yeah, so the first question is, any house plans for this year? Or like someone else said, what plans do you have for your house this year? I've seen your kitchen and love it, thank you. I feel like that sounded really weird when I said that. I have to get cream in my eye and now it's really badly stinging. Yeah, so house plans for this year, like as you know from my previous videos, last year was like a really hectic year in general. Yeah, so we moved into this house in November 21, was it? Oh my god, it seems so weird to say that. Sorry, that was just my foundation bottle. And yeah, the time has just gone so fast, but obviously as you know, we did a huge kitchen renovation, and that's kind of like where all our focus went to at the start. Doing stuff like that is quite costly, plus having a wedding within the same kind of, I don't know, like space of a year, it was a lot, but we did it. But this year I've kind of said I more want to focus on like cosmetic updates throughout the house rather than like a really big renovation, just because I feel like we could do it saving. We need to save money basically. It is expensive to do these things. I'd rather save up and then be able to afford something than just going all guns blazing. So that is the plan. So this year I don't actually have any big plans, like no bathroom being ripped out, yeah, no garden being done, all that kind of stuff. So it's just stuff that we can do ourselves. So I do plan on like painting the rooms again, different colours. Like this one obviously only gave like a lick of white paint when we moved in because it's like this horrible pea green, which I absolutely despised. Yeah, so that's what we're going to plan on doing this year. And then next year, hopefully then we can focus on like another big task again, which I'm really looking forward to. Like, it is a lot of work when you're going through all that like renovation stuff. It's quite stressful, but it's so worth it when you see like the outcome. So that is the plan for this year, is just to focus on like painting. We're going to do some paneling in our bedroom, paneling perhaps in the kitchen, just slightly different one, and just stuff like that. Maybe flooring that kind of stuff, nothing major. So yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to it now this year, because like I said, it's going to be nice to be able to enjoy life a little bit more than like being worried about money. And yeah, that's the plan. And then next year hopefully we'll be able to, I don't know, get the bathroom done or the garden, something like that. I don't know, haven't really thought about it too much. I just know that this year I just kind of want to relax a little bit more. Alright, so that actually leads on nicely to the next question, and that is, any holidays planned for this year? Yeah, we do have a holiday planned actually, and it's kind of a different one that we haven't done before. So we actually are going on a cruise. So we're going on a cruise kind of at the start of summer, and oh my god, I cannot wait. I literally always wanted to go on a cruise. I know some people are like, how old are you, like going on a cruise, like you're 30, that's like 60-year-olds, but I don't know, there's just something that appealed to me about doing it. I've never done it before, and like, what's the harm in trying something new? So yeah, we're actually going with my mum and my nanny and granddad as well, so it's going to be nice for us all to get away as a family, and I think it's going to be a really nice time. So we're actually going to, I think it's called like an I can never say this word, Adriatic, is that the word? Cruise. So it kind of goes from Italy to Croatia, Greece, and then back to Italy again. And oh my god, I've never been to Italy and I'm really excited. We're actually going to, it starts at Venice, so Venice is never really on like my bucket list of places to go, but obviously I'm not going to say no. I do want to go to Rome, but that'll have to be a different time. And then Greece I really wanted to go to, and Dubrovnik I really wanted to go to. So yeah, I'm just so excited to go and see all these different places, and just to get away and like, I don't know, do something different I suppose than the usual holidays abroad that we do. We actually got such a good deal on the cruise, so highly recommend if you're looking to book something like that. Is, I can't remember the website name, but I'll leave it in the description box, because it was such a good deal. We got like all our gratuities and our premium drinks package as well, included in the package. So good. And two nights beforehand in Venice, and then one night after the cruise in Venice as well. So it gives us loads of time to explore. So yeah, I'm literally looking forward to that so much. Can't wait. Love a good holiday. Other than that, I don't think we're going to go anywhere. We might go somewhere maybe in September if we want to book it. It'll probably be like a last minute booking, like not going to plan it in advance, and it'll be somewhere cheap and cheerful just to get away, bit of sun before winter. So yeah, I'm just doing my eyebrows. I've actually changed my technique doing my eyebrows just because I ran out my pencil, and I'm using this Sleek. I haven't used this in the longest time. I literally just found it, so that's why I'm using this. It can be a little bit heavy, but because I've got like my dark roots coming through, like it doesn't really matter too much. Like if I was still a bit lighter, I would have definitely not been able to get away with using this, but this just has to do for the meantime until I can pick up a new eyebrow pencil, which I actually did pick up a new one, but I'm after losing it. I don't know where I put it. Also, can someone please like advise me on hair care? I've been hearing about rosemary oil, rice water. Like, what do I need to be doing? Oil in your hair just to help grow it, because at the back you can probably see here it's really like short baby hairs, and I'm finding them really hard to clip up, but I just have to bear with it, because that is just the issue that I have going on at the moment, is letting my hair grow but not knowing what products are actually good. I apologise in advance as well if you hear any cheering. Michael is currently watching the football downstairs and he let off the biggest cheer ever, so I don't know what that means. Probably Arsenal scored, if even Arsenal are playing, I don't know, but yeah, that's what that racket was. So yeah, I've done my eyebrows. As you can see, they are a little bit dark, but I think it's going to come together hopefully. Okay, classic. I think everybody used to do this at some point. I'm just putting bronzer in my crease. This is just the MAC Give Me Sun. And the next question then is, how is Hugo settling in? I'm thinking of rescuing too. So Hugo's actually, like, the last few weeks, he's came on so much more, and I honestly can't believe it. I thought that we were at like a complete standstill with him at one stage, and we couldn't bring him for a walk, we couldn't pet him, we couldn't literally like do anything. He wasn't even sleeping at night. It was horrendous. Like, I got to the point that I felt so many times that I was going to give up, and I felt so bad, and it was like actually horrible to have that sense of like guilt, like you failed him kind of. It was just awful. But honestly, the last few months has been so good, like in terms of his improvement. Like, I can't believe how much he's come on. Do you know what, actually I think this actually deserves a video in itself, kind of talking about rescuing a dog, like what to expect if they're severely anxious or like obviously traumatized. So I think I might do a separate video on that, because it'd be good to kind of look back at his previous video that I did when we brought him home and to compare him to now. So yeah, he is doing really well. So I definitely do recommend, like, that's great if you're thinking of getting one. I definitely recommend adopting. The only thing I would say is it's not a walk in the park. Like, it is tough work. I'd say harder than a puppy, because this dog finds it harder to learn, especially if they're older. Do you know what I mean? Like, Hugo was 3 when we got him. We thought he was 4. He's actually only 3. Yeah, they are already set in their ways. They've been, I don't know, they've had trauma and some abuse and stuff like that. Hopefully not, but like, you don't know what's gone on previously with them to make them like so fearful, and it breaks your heart to think that, but it's the truth. But you just need so much patience, and I feel like I'm quite a patient person, but there's been times that I've just been like crying because it's been so stressful, and I felt like my life was on hold and I couldn't do anything, couldn't leave the house, couldn't get enough sleep at night. Like, it was actually awful. But he's came on so much in the last few months, and I'm so proud of him. And it really does, when you look back, it does make it all seem worth it, because I've had him a year now, and like the first 6 months I'd say were a write-off, and then I'd say only the last 2 to 3 months has been an improvement. And it's kind of like us pushing him out of his comfort zone, but also not forcing him to do things. So yeah, it's kind of just getting that balance, I suppose. But like, yeah, like I said, I'll do a separate video on that. Sorry if the angle changed slightly there. I just had to delete some footage because my memory card was full. But yeah, I'm just literally putting this under my eyes as well. I don't even know what I'm doing, because at this point I actually can't see what I'm doing. I'm just hoping for the best. To be honest, it's just a little bit makeup just to look more presentable on camera. And I wanted to film this Q&A. So the next question is, what are your 2023 goals, if you have any? My 2023 goals, I want to say, is probably doing stuff that I enjoy again, and kind of getting that motivation and that want to do stuff again that I enjoyed. Because for a while now I just felt in a bit of a slump and a bit of a want to do things but not having the motivation to do them, and that is something that I get stuck in constantly. Like, that's a vicious cycle. Sorry, these pieces are really annoying me. That's like a vicious cycle that I go through, and unfortunately it's just how my brain, I think, works, which is really annoying, but it is what it is, I suppose. I'm going to try and use this thing as an eyeliner, actually, this eyebrow stuff, just because I feel like I need something on my eyes other than that. What is it? Powder. Eyeshadow. Why can I not speak? What's wrong with me? I feel like it's going to give a little bit of fallout though. Right, I can't even tell if that's even, but it's going to do, because I can't be bothered to even do an eyeliner. I don't know why I just did that, but it's done now. I'm going to use some of this RCMA, is it RCMA? Yeah, powder. This is probably going to give me a really bad flashback, but I don't even care. I don't think it'll do it on record, and I think it's just a flash on the flash in the camera, so I think we should be fine. What was I saying? Yeah, I'm after forgetting now. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, 2023 goals is just to kind of like get back into things that I enjoy. So that being said, I mean, like, my YouTube channel, Instagram. I do enjoy Instagram, but not as much. I kind of prefer the documenting on videos rather than like, I like stories, but I just find it hard to kind of keep up throughout the whole day, especially with work and full time. Like, hats off to anyone who can do that and work full time, but I just don't think, I think I just need to focus on like one kind of avenue before the rest. So yeah, that is why I do YouTube more, because, well, I don't do it more because I've obviously been really slack, but I just prefer YouTube. I just think it's more of a like get to know my personality, kind of more easygoing than Instagram. Just gonna use this as like a bronzer. Obviously it's a bronzer. What am I even on about? So yeah, that is what I plan on doing, and I plan to like just enjoy life a little bit more. Well, that sounds so sad, but like to kind of make some more memories, do more things. So like, that's why I wanted to go on the cruise, because it's something out of my comfort zone. Kind of just take a little bit more of a risk this year. My battery is now flashing red, so I'm gonna have to go and like change that now, which is kind of annoying, but hopefully I should be back in a second. Okay, I just had to go charge my battery because it went, and I'm pretty sure this one is gonna flash at me anytime soon, and I'll have to go and get the other one because I keep like swapping and changing. I can't remember where it's at, but basically I wanted to say like I want to just enjoy 2023 and just make the most of the year. Just relax, take it easy after a stressful year last year. It was a good stress though, I have to say, like it was good. It wasn't like a bad year for me. But yeah, I don't really have any major goals. It's just to more focus on things that I enjoy doing and just to look back and say that I really had a good year. Okay, so then it was a couple of wedding questions, so I just picked out, I think I picked out two. The first one was like, how come you got married in Ireland in the end and not abroad? So I think I answered this in a previous video once. I'm just gonna put my blusher on. I'm just using the regular one I use all the time. It's the Milani Baked Blush. I don't even know the number. It's number 3. I don't even know the name because it's wiped off at this point. Yes, the reason we got married in Ireland in the end was because it was so like hit and miss with COVID and knowing like what was going on, and we wanted obviously family to be there, and yeah, it just meant that it was working out a lot more stressful. Like I was already getting stressed with the thought of planning a wedding, that to do it abroad as well would just probably add on top of that stress. As much as I would love to have gone abroad, I think I would have rather just like a nice holiday, maybe with my family, which obviously I'm doing this year, which I'm looking forward to. So I kind of bear in mind that a small get-together could still happen in Ireland. It wasn't going to be like a big traditional wedding, which I didn't want because I just don't like people looking at me. I don't know what it is. I just don't like the idea of people looking at me. It freaks me out. Don't get me wrong, I'm obviously doing YouTube and stuff like that, but you're talking to yourself. You're not actually have people there looking at you right now. So yeah, I just decided, let's just do it here. It's going to be easier to plan. It's going to be, I don't know, more affordable because it's not going to be abroad. It's going to be less stressful. So that's the reason why. I'm so glad we did, because it just meant that, like, I don't know, I just thought it was just everything that we kind of wanted, and that's what we got basically. So it was really good. I definitely do advise, if you do want like a smaller wedding than the usual traditional, just go with what you want, because at the end of the day it is your day. You're the one that's paying for these people to come and celebrate you and your partner, and it shouldn't be about the amount of people there or like what you do have and what you don't have. Just enjoy your day and have it whatever way you want, because I guarantee those that love you, like your family and your friends, they'll all be happy with wherever you got married. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I just do advise sounds so formal. No, I just say go with what you do wholeheartedly want for your own wedding day, because at the end of the day it's your wedding day and nobody else's. So yeah, that is all I can say on that matter. I think I actually went off completely there. Another one then is, what was my favourite part of my wedding day? Do you know what, this is so hard to like pinpoint a time of the day that I found was my favourite. Sorry, Michael's just currently screaming at the TV down there. Yes, my favourite part of our wedding day, like it's so hard to think like what it was. Like obviously I think the ceremony was really nice because I felt like it's really intimate, and it was just nice to obviously have those people with us, and you're obviously why am I saying that? And you're like basically sharing, that's like your first thing in marriage, is the official marriage. So I did think that the ceremony was better than I expected in terms of like feeling comfortable, and yeah, I just thought that was a really nice intimate part of the day. I can't really pinpoint a time. Like I enjoyed all of it, like I honestly did. I was so worried beforehand. Everyone said I was like so calm. I think I stressed so much to the point, like up until that point, that it was like a day before I was like, I am not stressing anymore. Like this wedding has consumed my life for the last year, and I just completely zoned out and relaxed, and everyone was just so surprised at how relaxed I was, because usually I would be freaking out. But yeah, the best part of my day was seeing Michael's family, my family and our friends just all together in one room. I just thought when we sat down, had our dinner and we looked around, we're after doing the thing that we were scared of doing, which was going through the ceremony. That was like freaking me out. And yeah, it was just really nice to look around and see everyone there and everyone having a good time, and the whole day honestly was just a good day. And I do wish that you could like go through it again, but at the same time I'm kind of like, don't want to go through all the stress again. So yeah, that would be my, like, overall my day, it was bits that were like my favourites, but I can't like pinpoint one. Someone else asked then what was like my favourite thing on social media, which I think I kind of already answered when I was answering about another question. I can't remember what it was, but I'm just gonna put my lip liner on first and then I will explain. Okay, so for lip liner I'm using the NYX Truffle, is it Truffle? Nude Truffle. I actually did get a new one off one of Michael's sisters. This is a So Sue one, and it's in the shade Birthday Suit. I tried the lipstick, which is really nice. I haven't tried the lip liner now. I only just found it because I'd lost it. I always do this. I always lose things in my house. I've lost a beauty blender, I've lost this, I've lost the eyebrow pencil, and then they just reappear randomly. I think this is quite more of a pinky one, so I think I'm going to go with the nude truffle for today, just because I think it looks a bit nicer on me maybe. I don't know. I don't think pink suits me as much. I don't think it doesn't suit me, but I think I'd still put brown over it, so I'm just going to use this one. I actually love this lip liner so much. I don't even know where my... oh, here it is. And then I'm going to go in with the NYX London, is it? Usually around London, yeah. So I just say hats off to any makeup artists that do YouTube, because doing your makeup in a camera is so hard, especially when the mirror is there and it's like miles away. I'm blind as a bat and I can't see what I'm doing. Okay, I'm going to put a bit of lip gloss on as well, and then we'll finish off the questions. I can't actually find my lip gloss, so I'm not going to be able to put it on. Anyway, the lip gloss that I usually use is actually a So one as well, and I love it. It's so nice. It's kind of just like a clear one with a little bit of shimmer that goes over all the other lip glosses that I wear. But yeah, I think this is the makeup that I'm going to stay with for filming a couple of videos, just because it's easy enough. Might actually put a little bit of highlighter on, just using my blusher brush. I don't want to go too shiny though on the camera, because my skin is already quite greasy and it can show up quite bad on the camera when like your skin is oily. But yeah, hopefully that looks okay. Oh yeah, so like, what do I enjoy most about social media? So I don't know, I just think that like I've always had a huge interest in social media, whether that being like, I don't know, watching other like content creators, creating content myself, filming, editing, the whole thing. I just really enjoy that element of it. I feel like it's something that I can like use my creative spark on, because I'm quite a creative person and I find it hard that I'm not actually good at anything creative. So I think this is like my forte, where I like to edit. I don't know, I honestly don't know, I'm probably not even that good, but I don't even think I'm good. Let's just clarify that. I just mean I don't know. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I don't know, I just enjoy it. So like, that is why I do it, because I enjoy it and I don't put pressure on myself to do it. I just like to do it when I feel like to do it, and it's a hobby for me. Don't get me wrong, some people have careers and I think that's amazing, but for me personally, this is a hobby. Of course, I would love for it to be a career, but I just don't think that's possible. I don't know. Yeah, so my favourite platform, as I've said before, is YouTube. I just find it the most like chilled. You get to know the person. I think it's a little bit more, I don't know, what's that word I'm trying to say? Can't remember what I'm trying to say, but basically you get to know a person more through YouTube. I like TikTok as well. I like the little fast snappy videos, but me personally, I don't think that I could keep up on TikTok, just because I feel like it's a lot of work to film constantly, and I don't really have a niche, so I find it hard if you don't have a niche to like know what to post. Whereas on here it's a little bit more casual. I can post like pretty much what I want. I know I can do the same with TikTok, but I feel like you could put so much into like a 10-second video and it flop basically, and I just, not that it's about that, but I just don't think that it's something that like I want to do, is TikTok, even though people grow so quick over there. Yeah, I don't know, YouTube's always been my favourite platform, still is, and yeah, that is it really. So I think I've actually answered the majority of the questions. There is a few, but they kind of all just interlink anyway. Sorry, a few more, so I don't think I will go into them, because they kind of just, like I said, interlink. I hope you enjoyed this little chatty Q&A get ready with me video. If you did, please give it a like, it helps out my channel, and subscribe if you're new. I'd love for you to stick around. And yeah, I shall see you in my next video. Thanks for watching as always.